Hey teachers, let's take a few minutes to talk about how to create classes and add students on the new SAM Studio platform. You've probably noticed that once you logged in, the Students tab was gone from your left-hand menu. All of your students and classes will now be managed underneath the Classes tab on the left menu. When you click into the Classes tab, you'll see any existing classes populate on the screen. To add a new class, click Create New in the upper right-hand corner. Then you have the option to name your class. I'm just going to call mine Sample Class A and click Create. Once you click Create, you'll see that new class appear on your class's screen. Click on the name of the class and it will open up the page for that class. The next step is to add students. In order to add students, you need to download the roster template by clicking the teal button underneath the title of your class. When you click that button, you should notice a My Class Roster CSV download to your computer, either at the bottom of your web browser or on the downloads on your screen. Click on that document to open it up so that you can enter your student information. I'm just going to adjust the size of my rows so that I have enough to enter in my information. The table includes all of the student information that's needed to add your students into SAM Studio. You need their email, their first name, their last name, and a password. Let's add a couple sample students so that you guys can see what this looks like. I'm going to enter in an email and a first and last name. Another email, first and last name. And another email, first and last name. Now, when it comes to the password column, you are able to add in a password for all of your students. Some teachers may choose to do the same password for all of their students so that it's easy for them to remember. Some teachers may choose to use a student ID number so that the students know which number is theirs. It's completely up to you. If your students are going to continue logging in with the Google single sign-on or with the Microsoft single sign-on, you do not have to fill out the password column. You can leave it blank. I'm going to enter 12345 as my password for all of my sample students. Once you have all of your sample information entered in, or all of your student information entered in, you need to download this file or export this file as a CSV. So I'm going to go to File, Export to CSV. On some computers, you might just do Save As and then change the document type. I'm going to save this to my desktops, click Export. And then once the file is saved, you can go back to that class page on SAM Studio. Once back on the class page, you're going to click the Upload Roster button in the upper right-hand corner. When you click that button, you'll have the option to either drag the CSV file or click and select your CSV file. Once selected, you'll see a note that says you are about to roster this class with blank amount of students. Keep in mind that the number of students is going to be one more than what you actually have on your class list because it is counting the title line on your CSV. So that's not a mistake. Once you're ready, you will click Import and the file will upload to SAM Studio. This note is just letting you know it might take a few minutes based on the number of students for the data to appear. You can click Done. And after a little bit of time, again, depending on the amount of students who you add, your students will upload here. So you'll see I have student 1, Joe Red, student 2, Sally Blue, student 3, Jess Yellow. Now, all 3 of my students are a part of my class and able to access SAM Studio by logging in with their email and password or with the Google single sign-on or Microsoft single sign-on. Let us know if you have any questions.